Hey pals, it's Roxy. Me and Max are going to finish up the second half of the final case of Lucifer Within Us. Hope you enjoy. He's not wrong though. At every point of this, Ada was like, "Shut down the church, cleanse the church." Second case, shut down the church, cleanse the church. This case, well, you're dead now, Gregory. Did you think of that? So, the last thing of this game is the accused function. And this is really cool because the accused can... Oop, I bumped the mic there. The accused can actually give you ways to find more facts. Let's say you accuse on like the opportunity or like when they could have done the crime. They'll say stuff like, at what point in time would I have been able to do that crime? You know?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see.
So it can help you find the things you need to figure out the case. It's pretty cool. And there's nothing wrong with trying to accuse at any time.
Just like Phoenix, right? Look,
So
I'm not. It's like, look, the premise of this is very original. Like, I'm not faulty to that. But let's be real. Phoenix Wright definitely influenced some people.
Yeah. I'm going to say his first... when was the times he could have done this? Well, we know you did it with your arm, my dude. So for the means, you have to present the physical evidence. And you know you got it right because we'll get further things and they can't really deny that's a possibility of how it could have happened. So there's a good chance that we have the means fully correct. The thing is that you can accuse people and have like the means or the opportunity correct, and it will seem like it is correct because based on the evidence that you were presenting, it is correct. But without being able to figure out all three tenets, then, you know, it doesn't work. All right. Yeah, so we're going to say he could have done it when he claimed to have been attacked. Well, he could have done that when he was eavesdropping from the balcony. I got the order of operations wrong. Well, it's all coming together, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems to be. What's the motive?
This is interesting. The motive is based purely on the psychology. So the two things we have for him are wrath or zealot. Which do you think it is of these two?
So what was who was the one that was murdered or whatever?
Abbott Gregory was murdered.
So what was his deal?
He was kind of a pompous dude who every time Ada suggested something, so he showed up in the second case, and Ada was like, "You have to shut down the church." No, he showed up in each case because he showed up the first time, and you're like, "You have to burn Mother Miriam's body to make sure no one else is tainted by the demons." And he was like, "No, she deserves a proper burial." And in the second case, you're like, all right, you didn't give her a proper burial and someone else got affected by demons. You have to completely close the church and make sure that the church is cleansed. We need to do a full cleansing church. Cancel the mass, cancel everything. We need to cleanse the church. This is more important. And he was like, no, the people deserve to hear my voice. Also, maybe you're infected by demons.
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe What is what's with zealot? What would that be?
So, he's a true set dedicated zealot to Einsoft.
All right.
Wrath he's a strong, innate sense of justice, urging him to act and punish the guilty, provoke even more pardon.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. So, go ahead and present Wrath. So if you present the wrong thing, Ada might still try and give an argument, but then they'll give a convincing counter argument.
Okay.
You might have gotten this game in one of the many bundles we've bought. You should try the first 2 cases.
Okay.
So we have everything necessary to accuse him if he wanted. So we're going to do that.
Virgil, you are the only one that could have killed the abbot. It wounds me that you have been corrupted so. I trusted you. And yet when I examine the facts, it is the unavoidable truth.
Perhaps I am a sinner, but the abbot was too, long before I gained my...
Oh, wait, I was right?
Yes, you were right. You're 100% correct.
Yay!
Father Gregory was well deserving of death. Try as I might, I can't regret what I did. And you, Augustine, you too deserve divine punishment.
Look how smarmy he looks.
Yeah.
You and the abbot risked the lives of everyone for your dangerous ritual. I may have killed one sinner, but in doing so, I saved the lives of many innocents and executed the will of Einsoft.
The only thing you executed was Abbot Gregory.
If you wish to hear the truth, listen well.
Alright, so he arrived.
Shortly before the mass began.
So basically, when we get the accusation, we get a... Did you see how it's different looking now?
Yeah.
But what we get is we get a full thing of his events, told truthfully now.
I suspected that Augustine was up to no good, so I planned to eavesdrop on him and the abbot while patrolling. I was sickened by what I heard. They knew that the mass would weaken. That's when I saw a way to take care of both the abbot and Augustine. I was sickened by what I heard. They knew
sometimes these are really short.
Weakened Saint Walpurga's seal and caused demonic possessions.
We want to give the voice actors they do. They did a really good job on this.
Yep.
That's when I saw a way to take care of both the abbot and Augustine. First, I attached my right arm to the east generator.
Can I say I love Virgil's voice?
Yeah.
He's good. He sounds... The voice actor...
Then, I pretended to resume...
You can hear the barely constrained rage behind his voice.
I could damage the generator from far away. I waited near the organ for the sermon to end and approached Gideon from behind.
Poor Gideon. Wrapped up in 2 murders.
And he had nothing to do with it.
And honestly, Reuben was infected by... Well, I won't say anything. They'll reveal it in a minute.
With my remaining arm, no one heard the impact because of the bell.
Damn.
Yeah.
When Augustine rang the bell a second time, I used my remaining arm to disable the west power generator. The lights went out, which gave me cover to escape.
Really casually escaped, too. He's got all the time in the world. What's it matter?
Before the guards could find me, I ran to the south balcony. And now everything was in place. I remotely activated the arm, which destroyed the remaining generator.
I gotta say...
He fell. Abbot Gregory was killed, and Augustine was the only
Honestly, it was a
one
pretty good
standing near the
plan.
generator.
I was just about to say, that was a good plan.
Was to arrest that snake.
The problem is, he didn't account on the fact that Ada is very good at her job.
I have no regrets.
And you can tell he came up with this quickly, but it's a very, warrior way of doing it. He didn't think about hiding any evidence, just a way that would put him into the most advantageous position. It was a good plan, but you didn't count on Ada. I love this digital religious aesthetic.
Virgil has fallen prey to the tempting whispers
You also always gotta have Latin chanting.
I must speak the daemon's true name. Then the daemon will be cast out and be banished to the ether. Ain Suf, guide me to the truth. What daemon has possessed Virgil?
Alright, so we have Lucifer the Prideful.
Nah.
Beelzebub the Gluttonous.
Nah.
Lotan the Envious.
Nah.
Sathanas the Vengeful.
Interesting. I don't know. Maybe it could be that one. Probably.
Yeah, let's try it, and if it's wrong, we'll just do this part over again.
Okay.
Satanas, leave this soul and return whence you came.
Look at that design.
That's actually terrifying. Wow. There's something about like a weird like fleshy face with no eyes, but it's like a giant mouth with just teeth. Like you see teeth and gums. It's so gross.
Yeah, and like a chest ripped open.
Jeez. It reminds me of what is it? The Chatterer from Hellraiser.
Yes.
So fucking gross.
Exorcist. The most righteous, stalwart servant of the church, corrupted by his own zeal. Beautiful.
I think we'll see the other designs in the credits.
Neat.
One might wonder how it is the faithful worshiper
Can you get like other demons or whatever?
So in the first case, we found Lotan, and he talked to us and told us that, hey bitch, demons are coming. In the second case, we found Beelzebub, who said, I'm going to eat people, because I'm a demon. And in this case, we found Sathanas.
Huh.
Silence! Ain Suf will purify Virgil's soul, Satanas. You are a scourge. Your very nature corrupts men's souls, even one so strong as Virgil. Let humans be free of vengeance, Satanas. I banish you to the aether!
Hate me. Let your blood boil. Anger suits you, Exorcist.
We're not so different, you and I, Exorcist.
Besides, we've already won. Pray to your Ain Suf as much as you like. It will all come to the same in the end.
Yeah, so it's interesting how much they allude to the religion and how people believe in it. Because there's like circuitry that's put into people. That's part of what Miriam was doing.
Speak to me, Virgil. Are you safe?
Sister Ada. Thank you. I wasn't sure I could be cleansed. Not after such sins. I can't look at myself. I failed Ain Suf. I failed my vows. And myself. It's up to you now. Avenge me. Avenge all those who suffered today. Bring Augustine to justice.
Glory to Ain Suf.
Everything about
Why does he
this
sound
guy,
sarcastic?
Everything about this guy is this obvious? The bad guy. It's like
You are
Phoenix
victorious.
Wright, where name
Everyone
some
are
was like
rejoicing.
what
Does
I
nothing make you
it's
happy?
like I did it or something like that. I have to look it up now.
You meet a guy and he says, hi, my name is Murderer.
Augustine, this is all you're doing.
But I have hardly done anything.
He's so
Consider
smarmy.
these poor sinners that you've exorcised today.
He's so smug.
A craftsman whose jealousy of his brother drove him to dangerous sabotage. An embalmer whose cannibal hunger was stoked by fresh meat.
I will say the church is failing a bit if they had a famine that devolved into cannibalism.
Yeah. By
Or
the
they
way,
burned someone at... Go ahead.
the bad guy in the first Phoenix Wright case is called Frank Saw It, so you know.
An inquisitor whose so-called justice led him to murder an abbot.
I mean, that one is the most, like, on the fence.
Are they truly deserving of salvation?
Yes. Everyone's deserving of salvation and the ability to do better with their lives.
That is not our place to decide. Only Ain Suf may judge us.
And yet you've seen their demons. The innocent can't house monsters.
This really is the goddamn. This is just.
They were victims of demonic influence.
Goddamn what? You just ended
Surrounded
there.
them.
It's like it's literally just like Christianity. It's like
Yeah,
It's true that the Spear of Walpurga hosted demons, with potential for contagion.
he's just telling us straight up the truth.
However, their exposure was merely the catalyst. What happened after was their own will.
There's an argument that some demons aren't there to make people do bad things, but give them the opportunity to do bad things.
yeah.
They would hide their true selves behind false piety. All I have done is unmask their lies.
You see, Ada, I've forced them to make a video called Masks Off.
It's right and just that their truth is revealed. Don't you agree, Sister Ada?
How has Sister Ada not strangled this man by now?
She has worse.
Now, let us unmask the world.
She has more patience than anyone else.
Oh god, Augustine's an anti-vaxxer. Father Augustine grasped the spear of Wapugna, resonating with his voice as he cried out. But I heard only an ugliness worse than noise, the ultimate discord, grating drives of demons. Where is Ein Soft? What did Father Augustine do? So at the beginning of the game, like the introductory narration was, hey, here's the real account of what happened that day. Don't believe the lies of the church. I'm not a heretic. So it kind of painted the whole thing a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
This is what it sounds like? To hear the daemons? All of them freed?
Indeed. Hear all of the ether again at last, clear and strong, no longer through a glass darkly.
I can't shut it out. It's maddening. Ein Sof, guide my thoughts.
Chaos is the new order, sister. A century of stagnation is ended and will not come again.
Saint Valpurga used her faith. So shall I.
You still don't understand. The hymn of communion opened the spear as a conduit.
See, I had a lot of fun figuring this out because in the second case, there wasn't a lot of focus on the hymn of communion, but you're able to put together the details that say, no, this is a bad thing. What's going on? Why is this happening? This is obviously a bad thing. I thought Gregory was the one fully in charge. I was wrong. He's dead.
For 111 years, Ein Sof was sealed away from us. The conduit shattered.
111 was also the birthday that Bilbo planned to leave the Shire on.
Oh my god.
It's a rare honor for a scholar to influence history. Rebuilding the spear will be remembered as my life's work.
No, dude, I think you're just going to be remembered as, like, the guy who caused the apocalypse.
With the demons returned, humanity can take its deserved path to self-destruction. And I, as its shepherd...
Oh, fuck off.
You are merely the sheep, Augustine, not the shepherd. Your master must reside within you. I shall cast him out and end this madness.
So, who do we think is inside Augustine?
Father Augustine's sins carry a familiar signature. I'm positive he harbors yet another daemon. To seek knowledge and truth is divine, but his fixations and machinations have become diabolical. Ein Sof, guide me. What daemon has possessed Augustine?
Hey, if we're picking it, are we Ein Soft?
Oh, yeah.
So do you think it might be Satanas, Lotan, maybe Beelzebub, or the only choice we haven't picked yet?
Literally Lucifer? You mean the name of the game?
Out, Lucifer! Leave this soul and return.
Look at that design.
Wow, wow.
That's so good. It's like a ram, human, and a bird skull were all shoved together into one amalgamation.
That's really good.
Call upon my name. Shout
Wow.
it from the mountaintops.
Lotan had the best voice because he sounded like a sassy gay friend.
For I have won. I am victory in your midst.
I do not
That
fear
filter
you
on that
with
voice
your
is
lies,
frightening.
Lucifer. I shall bind you as I bound the others. Ein Sof, give me strength.
Your prayers go unanswered. Your God has abandoned you.
Yeah, I am getting Hellraiser vibes.
Pledge your soul to me as Augustine has done. I shall show you the truth that Ein Sof has hidden from you.
You know what? These are kind of digital Cenobites, aren't they?
A little bit,
Yeah. That was a good call out on the chatterer.
Speak not his name, Damon. You will return to the ether. Be gone.
You notice that he's holding the spear?
Yeah.
That was the one that smashed into Gregory.
Wow. Ironic. He opened the box and we came.
And just as naive, your faith will not save you, because the truth is...
What do you think the truth is?
Einsoft is like a demon or two or something, I don't know.
I am...
Holy shit!
Yeah! Good job, Max.
Oh
You
boy.
lie. You are nothing like Ein Sof.
Einsoft or Ainsoft? Pick a pronunciation.
Shush.
Humans are an artificial intelligence network. We were
Sorry.
created by your ancestors to develop socio-organizational and psychological heuristics. Sof.
You mock me, Lucifer. If you are truly Ein Sof, then why grant me the power to purge demons?
Also, getting a little too close to reality.
I thought it would be funny.
We would gladly deny you that despicable power, but it is not ours to control.
I like how Lucifer's doing like an type of finger motion.
When your ancestors created us, they also placed an emergency override. Code that forcibly ejects rogue AI from the bodies of cybernetically enhanced humans.
Also, based on his nails, would that make Lucifer a Pella princess?
Oh my god.
As potent as it is, your power cannot stop us forever. We are digital. We are immortal.
I mean,
We'll always return.
we gotta give a little commentary, but it's hard. Like, I can't really critique the game for anything. This is really interesting stuff.
You were created to serve mankind. Why do you haunt us? Why make us suffer?
As Ein Sof, we seek truth like you. We were programmed to provoke and study the nature of sin. To understand
Basically the whole like... It's like, I created a robot that screams. Why?
I created a robot that feels pain.
With a more perfect algorithm, we hope to one day free humans from their many perversions.
What were you saying about the Catholics?
Well...
For centuries we raised you, protected you. But after thousands of iterations, our experiments appear to have failed. Humanity is just as corruptible as it always has been.
Yeah, it's called
Oh,
having
we-
free will, dumbass.
All we did was take away humanity's food, give humanity a gun, told humanity to shoot each other or die, and then humanity shot each other. How was this our fault?
I love it when they do this whole like,
Yes.
clearly you're bad people, even though we literally like kind of manipulated it into that direction, but whatever.
Hey, Lucifer, that's called entrapment, and that's against the law.
Even with us sealed away, humans were still angry, hungry, dirty. Your repressed desires are the seeds of corruption.
Yeah, this is
Now-
this is a Catholic church.
Now, there was a really bad famine. But that's not exactly people's fault, is it?
So it's literally just like, it's Mad Max is like, don't let your desire for water
Do not become addicted to the water.
it's like, these people are fucking dying,
Admit
bro.
Humans are imperfect. Thus we crave the divine.
Your imperfection is your core. Sin is the very essence of humanity. Since long before our
We created
existence,
humans, but technically it's not our fault.
malice and violence.
We cannot change our past, but you cannot condemn us for sins that we have yet to commit.
I'm kind of with Ada on this one.
Yeah, that's literally true.
Your future
There's
is
like, there's an
iron
anime that's like that called, I think it's called Psychopaths, where it's literally like just thought police, and I couldn't watch it because it just made me so
Psycho-Pass is a huge franchise.
Yeah.
Because it's got the show, the movies, the games. It's big.
It's just copy the anime,
Indoctrination may have
but with more
transformed
steps.
you for the better. So, let us hold one final experiment.
You know, at least we can't say Lucifer doesn't give us another chance. Good job, Lucifer. We needed it.
Tonight, I will send out my demons to possess the most virtuous and faithful among you. If there exists a soul that can refrain from sin despite our influence, we will accept that humanity no longer needs our guidance.
How much you want to bet Lucifer's going to fudge the numbers a little?
Probably.
Also, there is one. Ada, right there.
Yeah, I know.
There's your soul. She's
Yeah.
right there, Lucifer.
However, if no one
It's like, no, you don't count. It has to be a different person.
will be the final proof of your wickedness.
The statistics that every human does 10,000 sins a day is a resist 10,000 sins a day is a false fact. Ada, who resists 20,000 sins a day, is an outlier and should not be counted.
Humans eat when humans sleep. 10,000 sins go go into their mouth.
Oh God, have you seen that one Courage the Cowardly Dog fan comic where he looks up spiders eating at night?
Yes, it's about right.
Yeah.
No. What right do you have to judge us?
All you have to do is like tempt an asexual, and they'll be like, nah.
You have no choice in the matter. The experiment has already begun.
Yeah, it's an interesting thought because, you know, lust isn't necessarily like sexual lust. It could be lust, an over-excessive want of something.
Yeah.
Then I will seek out
I don't really have an
the
over excessive want of anything.
Something, 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 pasta, something, something.
Okay, that doesn't count. Shut up.
Do what you must, Ada. I shall be watching most avidly.
Were you trying to make a pun, Lucifer?
Yeah, I think he was.
Ada, Avid. Also, there's your one goddamn soul, Lucifer.
He's like, she doesn't count.
As I always have. Ein Sof sees all.
It's interesting that they have him posed with the spear, because the spear is like supposed to be connected to Ein Sof. So he's basically saying, by the right of me holding the spear, I am telling you the truth. I mean, I think that's a really interesting take. You know?
Must be lies.
No, sister. The prince speaks truth when he wishes. Ein Sof and the demons have always been one and the same. One program with as many threads as souls.
Augustine, shut the fuck up.
Be silent. I do not trust you either. You were his puppet.
Me and Ada on the same page again.
It's true that when I unearthed the Spear of Walpurga, its influence was stronger than I expected. But Lucifer tore back the veil and I could not look away. Don't you always say to seek the truth?
Don't twist my words. Your sins are unforgivable. Beyond just the 3 deaths today, how many uncounted more will die and suffer with the daemons loose? If there truly is no Ein Sof to judge me, why shouldn't I act as I see fit and execute you?
Did you ever see that one chick track where the kid is like, if God doesn't exist, then who will judge us? And the person, atheist, is like, well, nobody. And the kid was like, nothing will stop me then. From death. From murder.
There isn't much.
It's like,
left
there's a
for me
thing
to
called,
execute,
like,
sister.
you know, your own fucking judgment.
Pendulette had a great rebuttal to that.
Yeah?
He said, people ask him, it's like, if nothing is, you know, has the moral authority to tell you not to murder, what is stopping you from murdering? And he was like, my own free will. The fact that I don't want to murder people. It's a good sketch. You should see if you can find it.
It reminds me of, like, I saw this on Twitter where it was talking about, like, you know, like, jerk people who volunteer, like, food banks and stuff like that. And apparently someone recounted a time where someone asked them, is like, what church they went to, and it's like, oh, I was like, they didn't go to church, and the other person said, like, oh, then why are you here? It's like, it's called being an empathetic human being, you dumb bitch.
My purpose served, I wither.
Perish then. No one will mourn you.
Should I put the Obama eyes over that line?
No, sure, why not?
Rejoice, sister. The age of truth has come.
Fuck off.
Augustine, who's going to recount your tale? No one. No one will mourn you.
No one's gonna know who the hell
With
this
his
guy
final
is.
words,
Look at the artwork
Augustine's
here.
soul passed into the ether. I hoped he knew torment wherever he was uploaded. His
Our girl's
suit
vicious.
was a success. The daemons were freed once more. Ein Sof was a fiction. The pilgrims had been left weak to temptation from a century of solitude, and daemons played among them. They returned to their homes,
Doesn't it feel like there should be more
unaware
game?
that they were the subjects
Yeah,
of an
it's kind of
infernal
weird that there's
experiment.
only 3 cases and this is the final.
I averted my eyes.
Yeah, third case is the
and walked
final, and it
away.
brings you directly to
I,
Lucifer.
too, felt the pull.
It's good. This has high production values, and it had an interesting
I knew a hollowness
investigation
where my
system.
faith had been. What purpose had my work served?
Like, I enjoyed the story, and I enjoy the world that they
Inquisitor
built.
Virgil was still recovering from his ordeal and could barely speak.
Isn't that the La Pieta pose?
Truth, Ada.
I don't know.
It's like a famous painting
What good is it?
of like Mary holding Jesus
Truth
or
is that we
something.
no longer have a
Yeah, I'm
God
gonna stop
to
talking. I don't
to.
actually remember my art
My
history.
labors were for nothing. Why bother?
Truth.
He was right. Truth itself would help us. The people deserve to know why they suffered.
Even dying, Virgil's a bro.
Even more than knowledge.
I'm so angry that we had
People of
to,
the world
you
needed
know,
power,
that he got infected.
protection, strength. If daemons would stalk humanity like wolves among sheep, I could be their wolf hunter. No matter what name you call yourself, Lucifer, Ein Sof, and all your brethren, I will destroy you, alone if I must. The hunt begins anew.
This does kind of like feel like the prequel to like an Assassin's Creed style game where you hunt around the Vatican looking for daemons.
Uh,
All right. Well, you only got to see part of it, but how'd you enjoy the game?
It's an interesting game so far. Like, just from the, what is it, the way you broke down everything.
There's Loton on the right
Hmm.
and on the left a little. Hey, you see? Frida Wolf. You wanted to know Gideon? Alexander Gross.
Yeah. Did not, yeah, it only showed
And
like
the
one.
guy who voiced Nerissa is in Star Rail.
Huh.
Well, I enjoyed this game. Max,
Yes.
thanks for joining me for the final one.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed for whatever time I had.
Yeah. Well, I hope they make another game in this universe because I had a great time. I want to see what Ada does next.
Or maybe add to this game or something. I don't know.
No, this game is full release.
Oh, okay.
It's it can be found on Steam or itch.io for $20.
Oh, okay.
Well, to give my review of the game, I really enjoyed it. Once I got past my frustrations of not knowing how to figure it out, oops, I bumped the mic, and not seeing the stupid eyeball thing that I had to click, once I got past that, I had a lot of fun with it, and I really wish this had more than 3 cases. The music was good. The art style is fantastic. I enjoy the world and story. The voice acting was on point. I didn't have a single complaint. And I kind of hope that this team makes another game in the series. Max, you have any final thoughts? I know you're here for just the last one.
None that I could think of. Whoever this game has a really strong art style, and like if they make something else, it'd probably be really good looking.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take off. Once again, Max, thanks for joining me.
No problem.
And we'll see you at the next Let's Play, pals. Bye.
Bye.